Today's Living Local Carolina on News 13 was sponsored by AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine.
Hey everyone, my name's Taylor Bickley and we're back at AIM, and today we're talking to Mr. Bill. Good to see you this morning.
My pleasure, I think.
You think? No, we're going to make it fun. Now, I want to know what has brought you to AIM. What was Dr. Weber treating you for?
I started out with neuropathy, but my original thing was my children says, why don't you try an acupuncturist for your problem? And they happened to see an ad up in the paper up in Maryland, and we went to one of her students who is now an acupuncturist, and believe it or not, it seemed to have eradicated or at least gotten rid of my neuropathy. I'm able to do a little bit more with my ball of my feet. I just feel a lot more comfortable since I started this program.
Just more comfortable in general. So that was the ultimate goal. You wanted to feel better. Now, I want to touch on what you just said. Now, you were actually going to one of Dr. Weber's students in Maryland.
That's correct.
Now, a lot of people don't realize that Dr. Weber is a consultant to clinics all over the nation. So, with that being said, you and your wife are back and forth between Maryland and North Myrtle Beach, correct?
Well, Myrtle's Inlet.
Myrtle's Inlet. Okay, there we go. The clinic being in North Myrtle Beach.
Yes.
So your treatment hasn't been interrupted because you're able to go to someone who is, taking class from her, and really, Dr. Weber's probably taken them under her wing just from knowing Dr. Weber. I know that's what she would do.
Right. That's correct. It has not been interrupted because of our travels.
Was that a concern for you initially?
It was initially, yes, but once we found out we were able to move it down here and do it on a regular basis, I became more comfortable with it.
That's amazing to know, and I know y'all are headed back soon, so will you go back and see her student when you head back?
If necessary, yes ma'am, because we're going to be gone for 2 months, so I'm sure if there's maintenance or whatever else I have to do, we're going to contact her and schedule ourselves.
And maintenance is always a good word. We don't look at it as a negative word around here. That means we got to where we needed to be and we're going to maintain. Right. On top of that, what would you tell people that want to seek treatment at AIM for peripheral neuropathy?
Go for it. That's the only thing I could suggest. Initially, I was concerned. Acupuncture? Come on, what are you talking about? Okay. Once it started, I'm ready to come back up here every other day.
No complaints. And now I'm looking over here because you have your wife, Miss Joan, over here. You've kind of talked her into coming in as well, right?
Well, she decided to come in and talk to Dr. Weber, and Dr. Weber has done an eval on her and suggested that she may need some treatment also. So, and I think she's looking forward to it.
That's great, and hopefully we see all the same positive results.
The only thing I would hope for is that they'd be able to do us at the same time.
Hey, I think they can work that out. They try to work with everyone's schedule around here. You've seen people in and out of here all the time.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
So we know you want everyone to come at least try this if they're seeking treatment. We thank you so much for talking to us today, Mr. Bill. We also spoke with a patient, Mr. Bill. Mm-hmm. He's a traveler. And he didn't focus so much on the activities, but he's back and forth between here in South Carolina and then Maryland.
That's correct.
He also told me that he was getting treatments from, once he found out, one of Dr. Weber's students.
It's the opposite, where we refer people to one of Tanya's students. We're really lucky in that we do have a huge referral network, and that we can refer our patients to other practitioners in the area. So for our snowbirds who are coming down from the Northeast, we can continue their care without being interrupted to one of our other practitioners.
And it's interesting because I've heard patients come in and out and they're like, will taking a week vacation affect it? So now that they know this and you're giving others this information, maybe Dr. Weber can reach out to wherever they're headed to, whether it's for a short-term or long-term vacation, and they can still pick it up. Well, there you go. If you are taking a vacation, just tell Dr. Weber, she'll hook you up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here and there. Well, thank you so much for talking with us. And they're always booking consultations here at AIM, so visit aimlivelife.com.